Hello everybody, welcome to my podcast. My man cave, what the neighborhood calls the underground, what we all like to call it actually. I've always been in love with the show, Cheers. And I used to like the way people come in and everybody be happy and everybody gets along and everybody know everybody. But this is something that I feel like brings people together, and anytime you can sit down with a few good people and with good energy, you learn something. And learn something is growth. And the people you keep around you, the energy that they keep is the energy that they put back on you. So, be careful with the company that you keep. So these things here, I see people all the time. They normally say that the happiest person in the room is sometimes the saddest person in the room. So it's just, I figured, my man cave brings people together because a lot of times I'll see friends I haven't seen in 100 years. But I noticed that as I got older, I didn't see my friends as much. And when I did see them, it was always a story. It was always somebody's past. And thurm, did you know such and such just passed? Or did you hear about such and such? Or, it would never be good. And anytime I would see somebody, it would be at a funeral or just not a happy occasion. So a lot of times my man caves keep me current. You never know who's going through something again, because some people just need some place to leave out the house and sit and take their mind off of whatever episode that happened. But you just never know what somebody's going through. I mean, you might have saved somebody's life and don't even know. I mean, just by simple, you got nice shoes. I mean, you just don't know. These days now, I've seen things change tremendously. Things that I definitely don't understand. And, things that's going on. Now my grandmother, uncles or old aunts or grandfather, and I'm pretty sure if they was here today, they'd probably go crazy at things that's going on. Who would ever thought that you would see things happen the way they happening now, how the laws are changing now. The kids are changing. And the music has definitely changed. I almost got a certain, I wouldn't call it hate, but the new music now, it's just everything you turn on is just so violent, whether it be TV or the radio. I mean, and if you got kids, no matter how you raise them, you got to turn them loose out here in the environment at some point when they go to school or when they hang out with their friends. So you can only do what you can, because a lot of times, regardless to how much you shelter your child, they become a product of the environment. And that sweeps them in. I mean, they fascinated with the big shit. The videos, the big rims, that's what they seeing, and their mind can't concept that's entertainment. It's not real. It's not real at all. I heard one guy say on his podcast, the guy says that the rappers are the new tool for the Ku Klux Klan. So they ain't gotta get out there and do nothing no more. And I heard, I seen a clip where this guy comes up and he was a Klansman, he said that if I had my way about it, he said, we ain't got to do nothing no more because they killing each other more than we ever did. He says, if I had my way about it, I'd get a big dump truck and load them full of guns, and get another dump truck and load them full of drugs, and go right in the projects in the hood and dump it all out, and just set my cameras up and just sit there and watch them kill each other, he said, and watch the show. He said, because that's how stupid that they are. Now, of course, being a black man to hear something like that coming out, another race other than mine, of course I felt some type of way, but honestly, when he said that, I couldn't disagree with him. I mean, I disagree with the dump truck thing, but I couldn't disagree with what he was saying about how we act. And, matter of fact, just tonight, as I got ready to start my podcast, before me and my crew even set up, I'm hearing about a shooting. Bad shooting. Even a child that got caught up in the middle of it. Everybody's so angry. In my podcast, I want you to see life I want you to see compassion is still here. I mean, there's still some good people left. And anywhere you can go, I mean, whether it's your friend's house or whether it's a basement that you got or, your grandma's back porch, anywhere. I mean, anywhere you can get, anywhere when you got family with you or friends with you and you guys are having a good time, and grasp that moment. Those are the good old days. Right now. When I lived in New Jersey, me and my cousin, I recall, we was on the doorstep, we was drinking, had a few beers. And I asked him, I said, well, cousin, I said, wow, man, what happened to the good old days is what I asked him. And he looked right at me and he said, Thurm, these are the good old days. So, I'm telling you, these are the good old days. So anytime you get with an old friend or an old family member and you guys sit down and have a few beers or whatever you do, I mean, whatever floats your boat, but anytime that happens, just count that as a blessing and just know that these are the good old days. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I did. And I hope you tune in. I hope you love this. I hope that this can benefit somebody. Maybe eventually it's a story I will tell, or maybe it's something that you'll see to inspire you, or anything. But I hope with this podcast, I do hope that it benefits somebody in some kind of way. What we're doing, we're showing good times. If I may show a clip of somebody falling down the steps or something, that's funny. So I don't want you to write that off as Thurm doing some violent shit. I'm not. All right. Somebody falling down the steps is funny. Right. And if my cameras are rolling and you happen to fall, you will be on my podcast. Just know that. All right. Now, like I said, shout out to everybody. I hope you guys love this. You know what I'm saying? If you got any ideas, pour them in. If you feel like you got a little bit of talent and you feel like you want me to hear something that you got and you want me to post it on my podcast, you let me know. Now, if you sound like a wounded duck, just know that you won't be on my podcast. I mean, that's just facts. All right, but anybody serious that really got some skills, you know, if you think you got it, then you got it. The worst thing I can do is say, no, I can't let you on my podcast. And I'm pretty sure that won't be the worst thing that ever happened to you. Either way. Like I said, any ideas, you know, throw them out there. Don't flood me in with some dumb shit. All right. But anything positive or anything you feel like I can use, I mean, just let me know. And it's all about uplifting. So, you know, I enjoyed you guys. Tune in as much as you can, and I hope you like it. And, you know, show me love. I'll definitely show you some. And again, shout out to the small towns. Hey, listen, I'll talk to you later.